Hi my darlings, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name's Chrissy. I'm so pleased you could stop by. I would love it if you would subscribe before you leave. To my OGs, don't forget to turn your notification bell on so every time I upload, YouTube can tell you. Today is a little bit different. Yesstyle have actually sent me some Korean makeup for me to try and show you. I've created this Christmas look for you, so if you'd like to see how I got it and what products I used, please continue to watch. My darlings, I've actually been sent again some more Korean products, and they are this time from Yesstyle, and so I'm going to actually have a little play with these and try and create a Christmas look. My intentions was to do a Revolution one, but I've just seen this little palette and it is so pretty, so I think I'm going to try this one. They sent me some primer which I will use. They've sent me a, looks like a lip colour. They've sent me this beautiful palette. This is like maybe a bronzer type contour, which I'll have a look at. Maybe a little bit dark, but we'll try it. And a blush. And also sent another one of these McQueen New York eyeliners, which I really did enjoy last time. It's so black, so easy to use. So I think I'm actually going to do a look with these. This is the palette. How pretty is she? Now she is going to be a really, really nice Christmas palette. If I just pop on my glasses, I will be able to tell you. It's from the brand Shabamshabam, and it's an eyeshadow bar palette. This one is in 01 and it's Shining Night. I'm going to show you these. They are so pretty. It's a lovely little palette. So those are close up too. I am going to swatch them. So pretty much straight across the board, 3 mattes, 3 shimmers, no messing. See, so you've got these two beautiful, this one and this one, two beautiful shimmer shades, and this one is a foil. It's really pigmented. I like that. It's not going to go with my nails whatsoever today, but it doesn't matter, does it? As long as we have a little play with makeup. I'm going to take this middle one here, it's number 2, just to add just a soft base. That's a lot more pigmented than I expected it to be. Oh, that is really pigmented. I didn't expect it to be this bright. So I better use a very, very soft hand. I will link all of these products down below. They've always got sales on Yesstyle, and they've always got codes, sales, and so the products are really, really affordable. Their skincare is absolutely amazing, as we all know about Korean skincare. I've just got this facial primer. It's glow makeup base. I'm looking forward, it's a peach one. I'm looking forward to trying that because I've not really got much Korean skincare at all like sort of base products. Do you know what? That is a lot more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. They all look very subtle. I'm going to leave it there though, because I can build it up a little bit later as she puts a little bit more on. You know what I'm like. So my darlings, how is your weekend going? I hope you're having either a relaxing one, or if you're out and about getting gifts, I hope you've been able to bag some bargains. I am going to just take this number 3 shade and just soften that at the top. Even that's quite pigmented. I just wanted to soften the colour at the top just a little bit more. I will use a nice big fluffy brush in a little while as well. I want to try and use all of these. I don't know whether that's going to be possible, but I will try. Let me know what you've got on your Christmas list, off your partners, off your kids, off your friends. Let me know what you've got your eye on, because obviously we've always got our eye on something. We've always got our eye on something, haven't we? Let's face it. So just let me know what sort of perks your interest and what you'd like. I am going to add this one here, which is number 5, which is going to be the dark brown one. Now I am only going to add a little bit of this at a time. Wow, I cannot believe how pigmented this palette is. It has got a tiny amount of kick up in the pan, but these are super pigmented. Who are they called? Who are they by? Shabamshabam. I must have a look, see how much this is, because if they've got any other colours, I think I'll be tempted to buy them. I love that. Right, let me just take that first brush and add a little bit more of this orange just to sort of soften it up a little bit. See, I want to use this because it is so Christmassy, but do you know what? I haven't used gold yet. I'm sure I haven't, because I usually tend to go silver, so I'm going to put a tiny little bit of this first. I thought that was dirty then, it's all the glitter. I'm going to put a tiny little bit of this first on the inner part, and then I'm going to go with this. Maybe I will put just some of this just on the outside, or I may even run it under, just so we've used all of the shades. This is beautiful. I've been lazy and not done a cut crease again, but you know what, you're going to see the effect anyway. I don't want to go too far because I want to put this gold on. Oh, it's beauty now. It's a little bit more than gold, it's sort of more of a bronzy colour. I must do a gold. Right, I'm going to try it with my finger. Oh, that's pretty. It's not super thick like a foil. But it's very, very glittery. You know what? That's more like a shimmer than a foil. Wait a second. Let me just... I'm going to use this one, and then I'm actually going to put that glitter over the top because it is really, really subtle. I'm just going to... just add a little bit of this foil on. I should have actually done this first, but I wasn't going to use it. But because the because this last shade I put on is sort of just full of glitter and it's not solid, I think it'll look nice on the top of it. You know I'm always changing my mind anyway. Right. So now I'm going to have a play with these other ones again, and I can put some of that last shade over. Like I say, it was very sort of very full of glitter, but it's sort of very transparent too, so I think it'll look nice as a topper. It's number 6, and it is this shade here. See, it actually looks more of a foil there. They all look like foils now. And there we go, and that's what these are so good for, you know, these foam applicators. They pick up so well, and if you just pat them on, it just transfers so well. So all of those ones that you didn't really want, or you've just took them out and stuck them somewhere, they are fantastic for glitter or anything like that. This isn't a glitter as much as a foil, but it's got so many particles in, I can get away with it. It is super sparkly. So this is the McQueen New York eyeliner. You've used it before. This one is in 01 and it is deep black. So it's just a standard sleek black eyeliner, and it is got like, it's sort of pressurised there. It's got a very fine flexible tip too. I think I've gone a little bit too low with these. I think the intention really is to get them sort of going up a little bit more, so it actually lifts your eyes. But they're on now, and it is super easy to use. Use the chocolate dipped mascara from High Art Revolution, because you know it is a firm favourite of mine. I'm going to do my base, do my eyebrows, and we'll come back and we'll finish off the look. So if you give us 2 seconds, I'll be back with you. It is a nice size, and it is really glowy actually. So I'm going to just apply a little bit as a base. I don't usually use a glowy base, so I'm going to apply. Oh my goodness, you see how glowy that is. Oh Lord, I had started to use my base and then realised I've got this to try. It has got a slight smell of peach, but nothing major and nothing sickly. So I've put some foundation on it, and I'm actually going to try this now. It's from Peri Pera, the brand, and it is a multi-tonal powder. So that's your powder. So I am going to sort of attempt to do sort of like a very light contour with it. Just going to swirl it round actually, and just let's hope for the best. I try not to do too much contour on my face, to tell you the truth. Just to sort of hollow them out slightly. Okay, so that is quite a nice colour. Just added that slightly darker shadow, which is what I wanted. That base, it is, I can still see the slight glow to it. So yes, it has worked. So this one is called Cotton Blush, and it is in Vintage Rose. Vintage Robe, not robes. It's very, very subtle. It's very, very sort of peachy pink colour. So I might need a little, quite a bit of this. Oh! These are surprising me today, I tell you. They are super pigmented. They're actually really pigmented now, and now I've got too much on. Oh, damn. Just soften it up. You know what? For a subtle looking shade, I mean, look, you can see how subtle it is. It's beautiful. I would actually love to try some of their highlighter, because if this is any indication to what their products are like, I mean, I definitely are. Look at that. Let's go back to the palette. This is where I usually come back in and say, oh, let's go back to the palette. I'm going to use a mixture. I think I'm going to use these two shades here, but very sparingly. Cookies and Cream Fixing Spray from High Art Revolution. This is Glasting Water Tint, and it's in Vintage Ocean number 4, so I'm not 100% sure about what it's going to be like. This is what we're looking at. No smell. Oh, it's a brownie colour. Okay, so this looks like it is literally just a very, very light gloss. Darlings, that's my finished look for today. I really hope you've enjoyed the look. I usually say goodbye now, but I would just actually like to sort of have a few words on these products that Yesstyle kindly sent to me. So the first one is this peach primer. This is really nice. I do look a bit glowy, which I usually wouldn't like, but it's not too bad for a change, so I'm all for that, and it smells delicious, and it did go on really, really nicely. Secondly was this beautiful palette. This is going in my makeup bag for my daily use. It is lovely. I expected it to be like really subtle, but I was pleasantly surprised. It is a really, really nice palette. Then we went on to the sort of multi-tonal bronzer contour. I liked it. I'm not a massive fan of base shades, as I've said many, many times before, but I do like this. I won't actually say, oh, I really like something if I don't, you know, I'll be totally honest with you, but I did find I like that. The blush was a lot more pigmented than I actually thought it was going to be. I actually had to tone it down a little bit, so that is nice too. Everything looked really nice together, so they actually have sent some nice coordinating products. The eyeliner, as I've used before, we know I love this. It is so cheap and so good. It is such a must buy. And lastly was this lip shade. It is still mega shiny. It goes on like it does. It says it's a water tint, and it is exactly that. I couldn't believe it. It's very light. I can't actually feel like I've got anything on my lips at all, but it is super pigmented. I don't know how long it's going to last because obviously I've not long put it on, but the taste is beautiful. It doesn't really smell of anything, but when you put it on, it does actually taste quite sweet. So those are the products that, as I mentioned earlier, Yesstyle kindly sent me, so I would like to say a massive thank you to them. I really appreciate it, and I would love to work with you again in the future. I will link everything down in my description box, and go and have a look at their website. You'll always get some really discounted stuff, so you might be pleasantly surprised at that as well. Do, my darlings, if you have liked my video, don't forget to leave us a thumbs up. That would be amazing. If you haven't already and you do like the look of my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next week with my second part of my haul. So please take care of yourselves and stay safe. I love you loads. Bye.